After all of this, I'm never attempting to make a table again. Everything started off smooth. I used a nail and some string to trace out a circle, and it worked perfectly. Once the circle was on there, even though you could barely see it because the Sharpie was basically dead, I then moved on to cutting it out. I expected this to go a lot worse, but the circle came out really good. There were a few spots that were a little wonky, but I fixed that with some sandpaper. Once the circle was nice and circular, I started spray painting it, and guess what? I bought a mask finally, after years of inhaling tons of spray paint. Once the table was dry, it was time to add a lip to it. I found this stuff on Amazon. It's basically like tape, but made out of wood, and it has an adhesive on the back that's heat activated. So I ironed it around the whole table, and then I painted it white so that it would match the tabletop. While that was drying, I decided to move on to the next part, which is where things started to go wrong. I had a vision that there would be 5 diamonds inside the circle, all meeting in the middle perfectly. It took me an hour of geometry just to figure out how big to make them, and then due to human error, they just didn't line up at all. They were all slightly different, but I finally got them to somehow fit on the board. Then I added that wood tape and some duct tape to the edges of these because they're just the molds. The diamonds are actually going to be made out of concrete. So stick around to watch me try that and finish this table.